goodness. What a eternal day. Prometheus Eternal. This is an amazing art book. I just wanted to start off with. Has art from like Dave McKeon, Paul Pope, Farrell Dalrymple, about 8 or 9 artists throughout here, and they're all just telling short little vignettes about the tale of Prometheus. And I just thought this was a really cool art book to pick up in such great shape. It's pretty thick too, for $1. So I was really stoked about that. And this starts the dollar bin finds. 6 Gun, issue 2. I was really happy to find that. I've been wanting to find all these 6 Gun. And turns out there are quite a lot of them. Number 3. Dr. Fate number 2. I have a couple Dr. Fate number 1s. I just kind of wanted to read more Dr. Fate. Scooby-Doo number 4. I was stoked to get that. Superman Super Sons of Tomorrow story begins in this Superman Plus. Had a killer Batman cover. Finally, looks like I get a Wildstorm issue number 1 here from Warren Ellis. And also the issue 14, the Fairchild issue. Oh man, always when I can find a copy of Black Knight, I'm stoked. Any copy, really. Kingpin, just a missing issue from the run. Speaking of that run, Old Man Logan, this basically the last Ronin storyline. I think it's 9, 10, 11. Oh man, I couldn't believe it. I was so stoked to find this loot crate. Thanos with Rocket Raccoon variant. Someone had told me that I had to read Uncanny Avengers, and of course it's Rick Remender, so of course I'm behind the curve again on Remender. I always go back and find it. That's issue 3 and 4. Great Thor cover there. Empress didn't look familiar, so I picked it up. So can't hurt. I thought I had a score of 1, 2, and 3 of East of West, but the number 1 was a second print, and I didn't. Well, probably should have bought it, but I didn't. East of West number 3. This pencil head from Ted McKeever. This is really cool, black and white. Basically, it's a story of like making fun of the cartoon creator and how they get their comics made and stuff like that. Wicked and Divine. It's one of those year. What is this? 18. I can't read that. Something AD. This next run is credited to John's Comics with Kids. An amazing guy. Thank you, sir. And you're right. Can't wait to read this. Infinity Crisis number 1. Number 2. Love that. And this was done by Rags Morales. This cover here, though, right? Oof. Like this Robin cover, too. And the Batman cover right here. The Dead End. Love it. Everybody dead. Now, the next batch is going to be at this place in LA. I went there and I was just astonished by these packs that they had. And I found them almost near the very end. This is an entire set of Black Monday Murders at $9.99. Full set, $9.99. I was so unbelievably stoked just to have another set of those. That's amazing. I was looking through Manifest Destiny, another book I've been trying to work at, and I was running through the back issues, and most of the ones were labeled like $1.99. And so I was pulling out some, not every one, kind of spotty, but still single digits, double digits. And then I went around and I found this pack. And this is consecutive issues of Manifest Destiny, and it was only $14. So I picked up the issue 1, 2, 3, so on. And these were signed. And I was like, this is crazy. I mean, look at his little signature right there. So I was really just lacking a lot of these early Manifest Destinies, and God, I love that cover. And here I've knocked it right out. I did pick up a few of these then, for a $1.99. But then later, I looked in this 50-cent bin, and I found some more Manifest Destiny for 50 cents. I didn't really know the rhyme or reason to it, but I got to go back there. Trees. It's issue 2, but I got it anyway just in case. Luther Strode, the Legacy #1. And then, oh man, I couldn't believe that I was looking at getting this whole set, or not whole set, but a bunch of this Grass Kings in the 50-cent bin. So I was stoked about that. Reading some of that. I managed to find this Black Hammer. This is the variant for issue 2 of that first series. One I didn't have. And then I was pulling out these Sin Cities for $2 that were just absolutely flawless. Just missing the issue 1, but still no big deal. Lost, Lonely, and Lethal. That was there too. Then there was this pack. I didn't even know what to say. It was Greg Horn on the outside. Ugh, man, I love that cover. And it had issue 2, the Mira fight, and the issue 3, this other Greg Horn. And there's the bag that it was in. Couldn't believe it. $1 an issue, heck yeah. Then I found this in the bins, and it was surprisingly in good shape. I was actually very surprised. And also this one was $14.99. I was pretty stoked about that, to find a nice copy. That's not but it's one of the premier Adam Hughes books. And then I managed to find this beautifully flawless copy of this annual #1 Jungle Tales of Tarzan. I just thought it was cool. Now, this now comes to this last week's haul. This was a reorder that was gotten for me. I just couldn't find this Silver Cerebus issue, so that was nice. Seance Room. The art got a little bit better. It's all right. It's just all right. Finger Guns #1. I went and got the variant cover, and then there was the least amount of white rub or edging or whatever I seem to see on a lot of those books. Love this cover, man. Yeah. Batman's Graves. This is Dollhouse #5, the B cover. I just really like them eyes. That was cool. Are those eyes? I don't even want to know. Really happy with this Punisher. That was about most of the Marvel. Harrow County. I think that's the last issue. Badass Skull. This book, Jonathan Hickman. The latest issue of Manifest Destiny. Safe Sex. Been keeping up on that. And then last but not least, North Bend. Really like that cover too. So that was new books from last week. Now, this stuff right here. Oh my goodness, this is a really amazing find. I got this wonderful 16 Master of Kung Fu, and I've been working on that run pretty hard. But God, I was really happy with that. This next section is going to be something or somehow, some way I'm going to have to figure out how to find the right 170. But that's all that this part of my run is missing, is the 170. But I figured I was going to show it because I got an upgrade for one of the books, and that was the 171, 172. This was the book that I got upgraded. This was 173. And I was real happy with that one. Yeah. Looks good next to this, the 104. Wow, what am I saying? 174. This here is an old label, 9.2, but I gotta say, that is a 9.4 all day long. So that book is beautiful. The 176, always a favorite, Inferno. I got the 177 here. It's pretty nice. Then I have the white pager, centered real nice. To me, another good example of the book itself rather than the grade, because this 9.2, it looks amazing. Doesn't look 9.2. Last one, issue 79. Man. Then I picked up this amazing 202, and I had to find a really nice one. This one came out pretty darn nice. To go with this one, the old label, again another old label, 9.4 Amazing Spider-Man 201 Punisher. I got this a while back, but I had to show it again with the 202. Upgrading the Tomb of Dracula. Yeah. This comes from a couple, next 3 books come from a friend down the street, actually. He lives right near. This is Adventures into Fear 20. Got a pretty good price on that. This book here is not a book I see very often. It seems, the 140. I don't see that book that often. And that white cover and all. And this was a very good example. I really liked it. So that worked out. And then there was this. This is the next thing. This completes a gap. And I'm going to show that little bit of a run right now. Put my 106 Uncanny X-Men in the right spot. So 109. I love Alpha Flight too, man. Probably one of my next, this is a press situation, but the book itself is in pretty good shape. This is my next upgrade. The 107. And slot this wonderful 106 right in there. Now they get pretty good. The 105. 104. Maybe 103. looks a little faded, dingy. Nice 102. And I like my 101, but it does have one color breaking tick, man. It's right in the middle there. The 100. 99. Love that Sentinel cover. Another Sentinel 98. And all these are in real good shape. 97. 96. And 95 here is 94. Not white, off-white to white, but still. Beautiful copy of that book. My 94 here. That's not bad. It's an alright copy. It's probably an 8. Unpressed 8. This here, by the way, was my previous Werewolf by Night. Had a little bit of rubbing up there, but overall, it was not bad until I got this one. And this was something I picked up at San Diego Comic Fest a couple weekends ago before everything's completely locked down. And at this point, I'm glad I did, because I really like that one. So, us filling in some holes and tracking down some goals. I'm gonna finish a few more series coming up here, and that might be my time for exit. So, peace out, everybody. Pope C. Later.